Welcome to the Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew and let's get to the show.
One is lonely number that you'll ever do. Took me. We look like the Pointer Sisters. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Luke Hatmaker. It's not Three Dog Night you're looking at, and there were more than three of them in that band, which is confusing. I got
was one of them named Jeremiah.
No, he was a bullfrog. Man, this is fun. We can be doing this all day. Just the three dog night episode. I don't know any of their other songs. I got the two bugs with me. How are you, Uncle Buck? You are repping. Are you ready? You're ready. You're ready.
What are you talking about? I'm always ready.
I'm
born ready. You know, I was born ready before Lance Stevenson was. Except he's older, but I was ready first.
Fair. How about you, Rusty?
We're good. I was out talking to my neighbor this morning, and he said, we're talking about just like being spied on. And he said, yeah, you don't have to worry about your smartphone or your TV spying on you. And I said, no. He goes, yeah, your vacuum has been gathering dirt on you for years. Welcome to the Daily Grind.
Tell you what, I've seen a name in here that I haven't seen before, and he just got the worst first impression ever.
Raul.
What's up, Raul? Welcome to the show, and welcome to the punny day we like to have around here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but he agrees with me.
No. We are. We were just about to hop on, and we had a little bit of breaking news. So we're going to start with that. Surprise. Well, maybe not for him. Malik Beasley is no longer a target in the federal investigation that the FBI is conducting. Let me get the exact quote because this is really funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all because here, quote, months after this investigation commenced, Malik remains uncharged and is not the target of this investigation. An allegation with no charge, indictment, or conviction should never have the catastrophic consequence this has caused Malik.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about to change from the NBA to the MBA as Malik Beasley sues the NBA for all he's worth and changes it to the Malik Beasley Association, because I would absolutely be livid.
I mean, he was going to sign a $42 million contract over the span of 3 years.
Yep.
And, this isn't the first time this happened either in the NBA. Terry Rozier did the same thing. Mm-hmm. We totally, as a public, changed our perception and started combing through the files, just like the Lord Dark helmet through the desert in Spaceballs over here. And just like them, we ain't seen. So I just what are we doing? And Terry Rozier, he had the benefit of it not breaking right before, the day before free agency happened.
Yep.
And so they're right. At some point, it seems like Malik Beasley's attorneys just said, buddy, it's almost September. You have disparaged him, tied him to this investigation. Everybody's on Twitter's combed through every single time he touched the basketball over the last 2 years.
Yep.
And you have yet to provide any charges. It's time to piss or get off the pot.
Everybody knows his finances.
And they just cut him loose after it. I mean, he's now filed bankruptcy and
and he could have $42 million across 3 years from the Pistons, who were eager to give it to him. It was going to be one of the early signings in free agency. He earned it. And now it's okay. I mean, there's still going to be a plethora of teams. I'm curious who's going to sign him now with the cap space that's available. I don't know if it'll be Detroit again, but somebody's going to sign him.
This is in the ESPN article from Shams. Here's another piece of news we could probably talk about in a minute. Teams that have an exception to sign Beasley to a contract greater than $7.2 million. Chicago, Indiana, New Orleans, Sacramento, and Washington. The Brooklyn Nets also have cap space in excess of $20 million.
So basically, they screwed him out of $40 million, and now you got to go play for a team that's going to suck. Like you won't even be able to compete next year.
Oh my God.
Because when they did not sign Beasley, Detroit went and signed Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson, and Javonte Green.
Use that money.
Yeah. He was going to sign a 3-year, $42 million the year after signing a 1-year contract with them. A prove-it deal in which you then finish second in the NBA in three-pointers made. And then you get wrapped up in this investigation that they leak and don't charge you for. And now you're going to make 7.2 unless there's some shuffling done.
If I'm Malik Beasley and the Pacers, I'm having that phone call because Hallie's coming back. And so that's where I would absolutely sign. Good call, King Meeks.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you pulled that up because I'm looking at those teams. I'm like, there's the only one of these guys that I'd want to hitch my wagon to. I mean, it is the Pacers.
You know what? Go get every dime that Brooklyn will get you in 1 year.
Oh, do
$20 million. Get paid, man. Go get paid.
I mean, what's let's see, 42 divided by 3 is he was owed $14 million this year if he would have signed that contract in Detroit. Go get $14 million 1-year deal in Brooklyn and
make your bag, and then
I don't know.
Have a year.
Maybe playing for that team's not worth $14 million. I don't know.
I said the smart play here is to take Indiana's offer, find what Indiana will offer you, sign a multi-year deal because you know Hallie's going to come back, Matherin's going to be better, Nembhard's going to be better. You can add some shooting depth to that team that they definitely needed. Play alongside Pascal Siakam. Like of the teams that have the cap space to sign him, that's the most compelling argument for a competitive team in the not so distant future.
Yeah, I mean, like the big picture. Do you think he comes after the NBA? Do you guys think that the
NBA is too big of an entity. I mean, there'll be something probably settled, but I don't know that you're going to go out and successfully sue the NBA for something like this, especially when like he was under investigation. Like the FBI had credible enough sources and information to investigate him. You know, maybe Adam Silver gives him a week in Cancun or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the league didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, it just the federal investigation and when the news came out is the reason why everybody got scared off because oh my goodness, he could go to prison.
Yep.
And these NBA contracts are fully guaranteed.
Yeah, you can't be paying somebody $14 million to be sitting in prison. That's
in prison.
That's Did you see the other NBA news from yesterday?
No, what is
relating to jail and a former NBA Finals MVP? Jaylen Brown.
No.
Y'all didn't see this?
Okay.
No.
All right.
Is this AI?
No, this is per Sean Sharani.
Or is this are you sure? Because I'm looking at Sean's Twitter feed and ain't nothing about it from yesterday.
This is on ESPN's website.
Okay. I'm just making sure you weren't getting sealed.
Father of Celtics star Jaylen Brown arrested for stabbing.
Oh.
The father of Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown accused of attempted murder in connection with a stabbing on Wednesday night in Las Vegas.
Marcelo
Quentin Brown was arrested Thursday, booked in the Clark County Detention Center. This all started in a parking lot after a Little League football game in which Brown allegedly dinged the victim's car when he got out of his SUV, leading to an argument. Brown allegedly stabbed the victim multiple times after his back was turned.
Little League football can get intense, man. But I didn't know it was that intense.
Yeah,
Lord
Jesus.
have mercy.
His dad. Whoa.
Wow.
Man.
I tell you. Brutus Brown.
Man, see, this is what happens in August, y'all.
Beware the odds of August.
People be stabbing. They be stabbing over
Little League football. Like you talk about, like must have had a bet gone bad or something. I don't know. It's got to be more than dinging a car, but it says the victim is recovering in the hospital from surgery and should make a full recovery. So he shout out.
Well, I mean, Sean Kemp, didn't he shoot a guy over a parking spot one time?
Oh, that is fair.
I tell you what I think Medea, we even watched it in Medea over a parking spot. Like, that stuff's for real.
Like It just tells me I want to avoid parking lots and parking garages for a while. Street parking only for me in the city of Memphis this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Then you'll get broke into.
Probably.
Man, that's how.
Yeah, because we invented crime around here, apparently.
That's true. Man, I'm trying to put myself in Malik Beasley's shoes. It just sucks for him. Someone that I think a couple seasons ago, the dude can hoop. It's just like, what's the defamation? Is that the word where it's like, is this nothing if not defamation?
And defamation.
Yeah.
I mean,
again, like that's a hard thing to prove because if there's any kind of shred of evidence, then it's fine. And they at least had enough to investigate him on a federal level. Like it's not like Alcorn County Sheriff's Department was looking into him or Memphis PD. Like this is the feds. Like the boys, the alphabet boys were looking into him.
Yep.
And, was he done wrong? Possibly. But is it very far out of the realm of possibility that Malik Beasley is involved with something wrong that gets the feds involved? He once played in an ankle bracelet. So.
Another theory is he started talking and the feds were like, cool.
Because the quote does not say, we found nothing. He says that he's no longer the target.
I've heard I know what a bird sounds like when it sings. That might be what that is.
I think that after the wording is very key here. I think he said let's like a quid pro quo here, right? Like I give you something, you let me off the hook, I go play basketball, I tell you who's involved. Because there's too much damning video evidence of him running down for a layup with like 2 seconds to go in the game with his team down 11 to lose by 9. There is evidence that is there.
You think he was like, can I present you with Michael Porter Jr.?
Nobody would grieve Michael Porter.
No, Michael Porter Jr. might be the only guy having the worst summer with all the things that are coming out about what he has said and what he has done. He might be the only one having a worse summer than Malik.
If it's August, we might do it. We might have a Michael Porter Jr. episode just to have a good time. But let's start talking about stabbings and gamblings. Oh my! Let's talk about.
Brought to you by FanDuel.
If you like murder and stabbings, then you'll love this next segment.
Because we're going to talk about the odds of the next NBA player to get in trouble with the feds.
Oh, that'd be fun. Can we bet on that?
Michael Porter Jr.
Speaking of Michael Porter Jr., transition. I didn't even do that on purpose. From the good folks over at Hoops Hype, they have been providing us with some much needed content. Through the month of August, they've been ranking the players around the league. We did shooting guards, we did point guards, we did that last couple weeks. Today we're going to go through the small forward rankings. I will say first, there are no Grizzlies on here.
Nope.
Totally shocked.
It's our softest position, though, if we're being honest.
We're not even in the picture. There's not even a single guy in the pictures playing defense. Like none of the pictures have a Grizzly on.
Nope. We are so far away from this list. It's not even funny. One thing I liked about this list, it's a very interesting mixture of like old heads. Yeah, exactly. Old heads and like young guys, that are really good.
Young heads.
Utes. The Utes.
The Utes.
Lots of Utes. For example, you get to the top. If I could scroll, you get to the top, say like 3. LeBron's one. Then you've got KD. Okay, but then after that you got Franz,
which is solid.
That's high. That's high.
That's
solid.
I agree. That's pretty high.
That's high.
They got him higher than they got Scotty Barnes 4th, which I also think is kind of high.
He's never going to beat the allegations, but he can play defense.
Yep. You've got guys like Mikal Bridges, the OG.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way: if you need to play one game, and if you've got to pick one small forward for your team, are you picking Franz Wagner or the guy that was 6th man of the year last year, Norm Powell? Because they've got him all the way down at 12. Young guys like Jalen Johnson. We talk nonstop like Denny Avdia. I'm not going to make a case for him being the 3rd best guard.
I think there's an argument for Mikal Bridges to be there over Franz Wagner. I think there's an argument there. He had a down year last year, but like the guy's an elite level shooter and defender.
The owner and operator of Big Face Coffee is at number 8. Jimmy Butler at 8.
At 8, yeah.
Like, that's the dumbest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler would literally tie Franz Wagner into a bow.
Well, and Franz is the highest young guy on here.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Scotty Barnes.
I do think he's better than Scotty Barnes, but I do think both of them are a bit high. I think there's an argument that Franz is the top 5 small forward in the NBA. A top 3 is, don't hurt your shoulder with that reach. I heard you say Michael Porter Jr. is at 13. That is wild. He's ahead of guys like Brandon Miller's all the way down at 21st.
I like
Brandon Daniels. Like this is some interesting. DeAndre Hunter's 17, which he's kind of frail and brittle and doesn't stay healthy. So sure. But Michael Porter Jr. at 13 is that's bold.
Or like Jaden McDaniels, I think is way too low. He's 15th. I think that dude, when he's on, is the top 10 at position in the league.
And I don't know how you can rate Paul George at 18 when Paul George has not played more than 20. Exactly. Podcast P he has had more podcast episodes than games played in the last couple of years. I just like 18,
almost $52 million this year.
13th overall, but he's not even going to play. Like he's already having knee surgery and likely headed to the injured list for quite a while.
And Cooper Flagg at 20.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg.
I appreciate that ranking, that's fine, but like he has not played a single NBA minute yet. So to rank him higher than 20 would have been a bit I wouldn't have been okay with that. Fine to put him on the list. 20th is fine, but I wouldn't have put him higher than that because he hadn't played a minute yet.
Yeah, it's all like potential there, and it's great to see that. I mean, we talk a lot about like potential and expectations are like dangerous words, but I think 20 is perfectly ranked for number 1 overall pick that like could be potentially really, really good.
Because he looked good in summer league, but he hadn't played actual NBA players yet. That was some LA Fitness minutes out there. They played some, some guys. Yep. Wayno's favorite player, Brandon Miller, is 21st. I feel like that's a byproduct of being on Charlotte, because if that dude was a Laker or if he was on the Magic or if he was a Spur, like he'd be top 15 because he's just such an elite level shooter. He's had some injuries and hadn't played a ton, so there's that. But he's an elite level shooter who gets in the way defensively, at least. I think 21's low for him.
And he really fits the theme of today's episode. Jailbirds.
He
was fringe associated, all right? Fringe.
I mean, he was just a supplier.
It's different. Last thing I want to ask you guys on this topic, like fast forward next year, is there a Grizzly in this list in the top 26?
Yeah, Cedric Coward will be number 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cedric Coward will be on there. Yeah. Jalen Wells is going to be a very niche player. He's going to be very defense oriented. I don't know that he'll ever be like a bucket getter, but Cedric Coward has an opportunity to be in the top 26.
I agree as well. I think that's the natural. You fast forward. I don't know what that was. You fast forward, and I think that he's most likely at least top 26 of the position. We're talking about expectations again. If all things pan out, I think I think it's going to be tough to keep him out of this list.
Why in the world did they only do 26 of them?
I don't know. 20.
It's been their theme.
Oh yeah, it's been the theme all year. I don't know.
Okay, because it seems like you just tried to shoehorn Jonathan Kuminga into this conversation by going from 25 to 26. Whoever's in 27 should be extra mad.
We've done the point guard and the shooting guards, and it's for the 25-26 season. They're picking 26 players.
That is the only thing I can think of too, Rusty, because I've been like 26. It's like wouldn't that be next year? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. But
like Drew said, it was just to get Jonathan Kuminga a better contract.
Yep. Just shoehorn Jonathan Kuminga into this.
Exactly
contract.
Right.
Still unsigned Jonathan Kuminga. Let's take a quick break. We're gonna take a really quick break. When we get back, it's college football's here, y'all. Week 0, which I forget is a thing until it is here. Because 0 may or may not be a number depending on what school I thought you come from. We'll talk about that later. We are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back after this.
Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient product shipped right to your door. Use the promo code Bluff City for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer.
That the one stat that could swing the Memphis Grizzlies is 30.5%. What is 30.5%? Is that over his past 3 seasons, Ja Morant has shot just 30.5% from 3, which is the worst mark amongst all point guards in that span with a minimum of 500 attempts.
Boy, and it's bad when the person that's most closely linked to you in terms of 3-point percentage over the past 3 years is nicknamed Westbrick. I mean, pace and space is really key, and as good as Ja Morant is, his best quality is getting to the rim, and the best defense about getting to the rim is being able to play off of him a little bit. Listen, Ja Morant's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing, but I'm not going to say that there's a ceiling to Ja Morant, but if you want to go superstar and you're talking about being the best player on a finals team, you can't have a hole as big as a hole in Ja Morant's game that this 3-point shot is.
Tune in to the $2 Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
And we're back. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, all right, we're back. Ounce of Hope, y'all. They're great. One of our proud sponsors. They are underneath right here. Use this promo code Bluff City. We'll get you 15% off. They've got a load of products. They've got the Mushroom Vitality gummies. They got the seltzers. The what's the coffee one called? Roasted. I don't know. I was going to use every word but roasted. Scan the QR code and take your iced mocha latte, whatever. Pumpkins.
We got last Friday's $2 Sports Show. I was consuming one on air. Has a beautiful looking can, an old retro.
Oh yeah,
hundreds kind of label. It's super dope.
Yes, check them out. Go get your tattoo while you're at it. Trilogy Tattoo. Check out the $2 Sports Show, who was also in that commercial. They were great. Let's get back to our show though, y'all. We got some college football happening this weekend. It is technically it's the start of yeah, King Meeks is right. Beasley needs an ounce of hope to get signed. I love that. It is technically the start of the NCAA college football season. Week 0. Question: how long has Week 0 been a thing? Has we been doing this forever?
I think it grows. But I think if they add one more game, they're just going to have to call it Week 1.
I agree. Okay.
Week 0 has always been a thing, but it's always been like Fun Belt, or it used to be like the old Mountain West, and it's like smaller like schools. The big boys don't play till Week 1. But the coolest thing that's come out of this Week 0 so far, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but they're already descending on Ireland, like the Iowa State, Kansas State fans.
Yeah.
Somebody posted a picture from a pub with the K-State Wildcat logo on top of a Guinness, like it was in the foam on the Guinness, and it was awesome.
Man, my quick aside, my best friend in the whole world watches the show. Zach, if you're Uncle Buck, sorry. He married an Irish woman. She's from Ireland, and he just talks about how Ireland is so cool. He loves it over there. I'd like to go sometime. I'm always jealous.
Does she have one of those crazy names? Talking about how to spell?
No, so her name is Kathleen, spelled exactly how you would think. Her sister's name is Neve, and it's spelled Niaha. and it's pronounced Neve.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's
What-
one right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I digress.
Dumb.
So let's just look at these games, because let me tell you, these games are exciting. No, they're not. They're the first game. So head on over FanDuel if you want to keep track of us. We're gonna look at the odds over there. They've got a bunch of stuff. College football's in full swing. You can really win you a lot of money or lose you a lot of money. The first game is Iowa State, Kansas State, and I guess is this the only game that
It's the only game. Yeah.
This is the only game. The other games we'll run through them. This is the game I want to talk about. But Idaho State is playing UNLV, which I'll give you a look at that line. UNLV is the minus 4,500 favorite, so we won't talk about that. Fresno State, Kansas.
The fighting Dan Mullins, former State Florida head coach.
If there's anything Dan Mullen does well, it's cover the spread.
Darn right. Then you've got Fresno State, Kansas, Sam Houston State versus Western Kentucky. Go Toppers. Stanford, Hawaii. None of these games will be fine. Let's talk about this Iowa State, Kansas State game, because it really is it's like the marquee week 0 matchup.
This is the first week 0 matchup that I can remember of it being two ranked teams.
Yeah. Yes. And this is what they need to do if they want the casual me to have interest in week 0. You put 1-2 ranked team game, make them lower ranked. I mean, what are Iowa State and Kansas State? You're not looking
17 and 22.
Yeah, you're not looking in the upper 15. And then you just fill it with some other games like Sam Houston State, Western Kentucky. Who cares? So if you look at this right now, as of the game is tomorrow at 11. So what is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. So 27 hours beforehand. Right now, Kansas State, I don't know, leave me alone, Uncle Buck. I don't know. 24-11. I don't know. Kansas State.
Don't talk about math around an engineer.
We're like
27.
Yeah, I got it right. Currently, the money line, Kansas State is the minus 162 favorite over Iowa State, who is the plus 134 favorite. The over-under for this game is 50.5 points.
It's a lot of points for
a lot of points. Yeah, man.
You'll see some much higher lines over-unders.
Well,
that implies like what? 24-21, something like, or 27-24.
It's a in Ireland, though.
It's over. Like last year when Georgia Tech beat Florida State over there, like it was like 17-12 or something. Like it's like when you travel long ways, like it's hard to score a bunch of points. But
yeah, Florida State went on to lose every single game they played all year long.
What's the spread? The spread's only 3.5. So who do you?
Kansas State's a favorite. They return more starters. Iowa State, like Drew and I were talking about this a bit yesterday. Like Iowa State and Kansas State, like they're both good, but they're never really good at the same time. But one of these teams is going to be kind of like a darling late in the year, because it's either Kansas State, Will Howard before he went to Ohio State had them in the top 15. You have Brock Purdy that has led Iowa State to some like top 10 rankings in the past. Mm-hmm. But I don't ever remember being good at the same time. So like we'll know which one of these teams is going to be the darling at about 2:00 on Saturday.
Yeah, I think they've both got really good coaches. I can't remember the coach from Kansas State. He's the guy that led that powerhouse at North Dakota State in Division II. Mm-hmm. And then at Iowa State has been Matt Campbell for it feels like 15 years now. It's always got a good team. These are two solid programs.
Chris Kleiman is the coach. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zach's cousin.
Sure. Doesn't look like it.
I was like, is it really?
Zach went to Duke. His brother went up to North Dakota, coach football. Listen, and then the coach of Kansas State is former NBA great Avery Johnson. It's different Avery Johnson.
Right.
But this guy's
I was waiting on it.
Tall and white with a nice head of lettuce on top of his head.
Mm-hmm. Different.
But I think Kansas State, they were good last year. I would favor Kansas State.
I was going to ask, is Kansas State, are you both kind of in the fast forward 27 hours, like I said, got it right? And it's Kansas State that's winning this game?
I would pick Kansas State. I don't know that returning quarterback. They return a lot from a good team last year in a down Big 12. Yeah, I would take Kansas State.
I mean, I think I'm aligned with you guys. We got a question from King Meeks in the comments. Doesn't FSU have a bounce back year with Mike Norvell? What are your guys' thoughts?
Yes.
Yes, to a degree. They poked the bear. I don't think week one's going to go very well for them with their quarterback poking the bear. But I think that the rest of the season could go pretty well.
Yeah,
I love Mike Norvell.
I do too.
I think I don't think Mike Norvell is a bad coach. What happened last year at Florida State is he hitched his wagon to a quarterback who cannot complete a forward pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And when you do that, you pay him that amount of money. There were some people that were saying there was a promise that he would start all year, and so he waited way too long to go to his backups. He lost the team. The team hated the quarterback. The quarterback sucked, but he had to play him.
Bad bit of business.
It was a mess.
Management. Yeah, bad bit of business.
I love Tommy Castellanos, the Boston College transfer, who came out and said, Nick Saban ain't walking through them doors. We're gonna win. I love it.
I appreciate the swagger.
Yeah,
I'm all
so. I'm sitting here. I've got FanDuel pulled up with the week 0 lines here so we can talk about it, Luke. I fancy myself a sports gambler, especially around college football. I enjoy it. But it is 7:58 on a Friday morning. And just sitting here watching, the Fresno State-Kansas line has moved 4 times in the extent of our conversation. How much of a degenerate gambler do you have to be betting on Fresno State and Kansas? It's 8 o'clock on a Friday morning.
8 o'clock on a Friday morning for a game.
Well, it's going from, so when we started the conversation, Fresno State was plus 400.
Yep. They've gone down. They've gone plus 430 now.
They're plus 430 now.
What's the spread?
So it's plus 13.5. And Kansas was
Give me Kansas.
minus 125 to cover 13.5. And it's now minus 115. So the line has moved. It has changed 4 times since we started talking about it.
People woke up on this beautiful Friday and they were like, you know what? I'm
betting
gamble on them rock chalk.
Take my money.
Oh, I love it.
I'll keep watching. If it happens again, I'll let you know.
That's wild. I had it pulled up too, and I was like, did that change? We're not gonna.
I kept seeing the little red boxes, and I'm like, guys, it was 8 o'clock.
That's weird. It's early. Before we get out of here, it is time. You know what time it is? It is time for our daily dose of It's a Trap, brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. The name of the game is It's a Trap. It is named in honor of Admiral Akbar of Star Wars fame, of almost Ole Miss mascot fame. Should have been, should have, would have, could have. The rules are as follows. I'm going to give our guests 3 odds, 3 wagers on a topic of my choosing. You know the drill. You guys just have to tell me which bet is a trap. We're going to do what we did earlier this week, where you both get a guess. And today's topic of conversation is golf, because the PGA Tour is happening this weekend. It's going to East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. Scotty Scheffler is he's the favorite. We're not even gonna bring him up in this because of course he is. I think he's like
that's like betting on the sun to rise. Like you just know what's going to happen.
How many strokes is he getting? Because so based on where your standings are, you get so many strokes. So that's how they kind of help the favorite out, because they want it to be a season-long thing. They don't want to the final 30 to make it to East Lake and then everybody have equal shot, because Scotty Scheffler's dominated. He should get an edge, which is dumb. Just make it be golf, in my opinion.
Just make it be golf.
Just make it be golf.
Is Scotty going to get like 12 strokes on the whole field?
I mean, that's the only way that anybody's going to come close.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't even type his name out in my notes because I was like, they'll sniff this out. It won't even be fun to talk about. But there's other people in the field. So which one of these is a trap? It's to win the PGA Tour. Like I said, Scotty's the favorite, so he won't be included in this. These odds are as follows. Tommy Fleetwood, plus 400. Rory McIlroy, plus 1,400. Or Justin Thomas, plus 1,600.
Fleetwood's been playing well. But he always said he gets the Sunday scaries.
To win, right?
This is to win.
To win. Not to win the whole thing. Not day 1, not day 2, not just to win the whole thing.
So Fleetwood 1,400.
No, Fleetwood plus 400.
It's now plus 385 Fresno State. It just moved again.
You're like a stock trader over there.
Sell.
So you got
Tommy Fleetwood who gets the Sunday scaries
plus
Minus
400.
Plus 400.
Rory plus 1,400. Justin Thomas plus 16.
I'm gonna say Fleetwood. Fleetwood should not be that ranked that much more favorably over McIlroy, in my opinion.
Rory,
I'm gonna pick Fleetwood.
And Rory hasn't done a whole lot. Rory's been kind of like, I mean, he won the Masters, but he hasn't been competitive really since.
He was second in points this year.
Yeah.
Until he sat out the St. Jude.
I don't want to. I'm gonna go Rory plus 1,400 simply so we can have some dichotomy here.
All right. Uncle Buck got it.
I'm a genius, guys.
So
Well done. Well done.
Are you talking about you could not make Tommy Fleetwood a plus 2,000 odds and me take him. I don't care if he's currently setting first. He never wins.
He gets the Sunday scaries. He has the Sunday scaries. He'll come in, he'll leave for 3 days and fall apart on Sundays. We saw it here in Memphis.
Yep.
He has 26 top 3 finishes and has never won.
Man, that's crazy. Well, so he is Rory and Justin, like plus 14, plus 16. Those were right. Russell Henley is right behind Scotty at plus 400. He's got the I'm not very familiar.
That is because he is currently the leader by 2 strokes after 1 day of play.
That's what it is.
He is -9. Scheffler's -7. Fleetwood -6. Justin Thomas -6. And then McIlroy is 4 under.
So that's why.
That's why. Russell Henley shot a 61 yesterday, a 9 under par yesterday.
Whoa.
Tearing it up.
So that's why. I mean, you still, which like I said, head on over to FanDuel and you can look at these. You still look at this like Scotty's still the favorite to win the whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah. He should be.
His odds, I think, are plus 180. I should have had those ready because I didn't want to even bring them on this thing. Let me look at them real quick.
It's probably -300.
It's plus 105 now.
105. Like, so there are other people that could win. FanDuel doesn't really think so. But, I mean, if you want to.
Plus 105 in a golf tournament is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, what are we?
I'd be curious if Tiger Woods ever had plus 105. Or how consistent, like if he consistently had plus 105. Because, like Scotty's on that type of a run.
Yeah, I mean, like I've gotten to where this has been the past two tournaments where I've just left Scotty out of the trap because I'm like, there's no point. There's no point.
There was a month in this calendar year, the month of June, where Scotty Scheffler had more tournament wins than a professional baseball team had ball game wins. He had 4 to the Colorado Rockies 3.
Oh, jeez.
His caddy has made more than probably 50% of golfers this year.
That's a good point. How do you get
they
that
get
job?
like 10 or 15% of the winnings.
I'll take that job. All you got to do is walk around and carry a bag. Shoot.
You don't have to wear shoes if you watch Happy Gilmore.
Which I like shoes. But that's a topic for another conversation. That's going to do it. I like shoes. I really like shoes.
I like shoes.
Oh, man. I walked into that one. We will not be back tomorrow because it's Friday, taking a weekend off. Oh, wait. No, we're not getting out of here. I said it was into the show. What am I doing? What are you guys doing this weekend?
It's one of the best nights of the year, Uncle Buck.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a crazy busy weekend. We're Saturday night. We are drafting our fantasy football team. The League of Avengers in-person draft is Saturday night. Best night of the year.
Yep,
it is.
My favorite night of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun, bro. We get pizza. We talk crazy. Drew goes all out. I rarely give him credit for anything, but he does fantasy football well, especially draft night.
The Monday after your guys' fantasy football week has become like my favorite day of the show for like 2. So we've done this for like 3 years now. And I'm always like, yes. I love it.
And Rusty's got the number 1 pick.
Rusty
because he picks the fastest racehorse in the Kentucky Derby.
Pick sovereignty, baby. He was running like 5th place in the final turn and then caught another gear and won the whole dadgum thing, which is a good thing because you get the best player.
Anyways.
But then you don't get to pick for 45 minutes.
That's the one. But
that was good.
You get to turn, man. Fantasy football. I'm excited. I'm excited. Kyla's
we got that, and then my mama's birthday is Sunday.
Kyla's birthday Sunday.
Birthday.
Is your mama's name Kyla, Rusty?
No.
Oh, that's going to do it for our show. Play the music. Play the music. Play the music.
It's Mama Lee's birthday on Sunday. It should be a national holiday because she's had to put up with my buffoonery for 38 years now. So happy early birthday to Mama Lee. Can't wait to see you on Sunday.
Yeah, happy early birthday to Mama Lee. Happy early birthday to Kyla. You got any birthdays, Uncle Buck, or what do you do?
No, we are in the
opposite.
8-month period in which there are no birthdays. My mom just turned 60 next month, so we got that one coming up.
Heck yeah, that's a good one. That's a big birthday. So it's going to be a fun weekend full of family, friends, and football, the 3 Fs. Right? I don't know. It's Friday. Give me a break. That's going to do
another F.
I like shoes. That's going to do it for our show today. Turn into the $2 today at 11. Then Saint at 1. We still got a full schedule today for y'all. If we can leave you with anything today, anything at all, remember these 2 things. Remember to be a little bit weird. Yeah, just a little bit. And remember to smile. There you go, Uncle Buck. Pretty. Bye, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you on Monday.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.